back to the Jenna Julien Podcast. Good to see you guys. This episode is brought to you by MeUndies. Cool, super soft underwear delivered right to your door. All right, guys, 100% satisfaction guarantee. You can get 20% off and free shipping on us by going to MeUndies.com/Jenna Julien. New designs every month is a limited offer, guys. Check it out while you can. Longtime sponsor of the podcast. And Quip. Quip, the toothbrush system for you guys. Quip is it's a really awesome, innovative way to have a toothbrush that is not going to run you dry in your bank account. It starts at just $25. And if you go to getquip.com/Jenna Julien right now, you'll get your first refill pack for free with the Quip electric toothbrush. That's your first pack of refills for free, okay? Go to getquip.com/Jenna Julien or click the link below. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, sponsors.
Thank you, sponsors. Hello, everyone. Wow, another crazy week in the books, huh?
Yeah.
This month, well, it's over now. March is over. But it sure took us for a ride.
Yep. I'd say.
I can't really.
What?
You're kind of far from me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I didn't mean to be far away from my microphone. I'm just feeling like,
Well,
I'm glad that March is over, honestly. This whole month sucked for us. But, like, I feel like, I've done a lot of, talks, school appearances, that kind of thing, where one of the most common questions I get asked is, like, how do you not let sort of negative comments get to you and that kind of thing? And I feel like this week I am being defeated by comments. Like, everybody goes through these moments of, like, I don't know whether it's you're just like emotional or something, but like I just feel like comments have been getting to me a lot, and it's just like I'm trying to decide whether or not I'm just being sensitive at the moment or like what's going on, because it's like, okay, for example, our hamster not an April Fool's joke, passed away on Friday, and it was devastating for us. Like, we loved our hamster so much and that was really hard. We had a really hard day, and we brought him to the vet, and they confirmed he has passed away. And it was just, it sucked. Like, we're crying and like upset. We miss our little guy, and you're still having these moments of like, he's a hamster and he had a good life, and we gave him a great life and all of that. And for the most part, everyone has been really, really sweet to us. We did have a few trolls being like, he's just a hamster. Like, you don't need to be upset, which we expected because, people are insensitive. But like, I think we all have the internet, right? Like, everyone has access to just boundless and limitless information, whether it be correct information or wrong information or whatever. We're all just flooded with information constantly. So I feel like oftentimes comment sections turn into this like know-it-all sections of like everybody suddenly is an expert in everything. And Julian literally just posted a vlog of him talking about it because I had tweeted about it because it was just really sad, and I didn't want to like make a video or something about it. It just felt insensitive because we loved him so much. But like, we do need to acknowledge that our hamster has passed away, which is really sad and hard and we don't like. But then there were some comments, like particularly one comment in there that just really fucking pissed me off. And it just like reminds me how like the best and the worst things about the internet is that everybody can be here,
Yeah.
It's like the best part of it and just the worst. Mm-hmm. And we just like, I read this really insensitive comment that was just like critiquing. First of all, it was a PETA article of some poor grandparents that were like, our grandson has had 3 baby hamsters that have passed away in a couple months. What are we doing wrong? And it's like, obviously there's endless reasons, like maybe you're using the wrong bedding, or like, can he drink his water? What are you feeding him? Just like basic stuff. And I was like, it's just really insensitive, man. Like, to insinuate that we weren't taking good care of him when he was clearly an adult hamster when we got him, and we didn't know that or think that. But like, the vet confirmed he had died of old age. But like, to think like someday if one of the dogs passes away and then someone's like, well, here's some things that I think you might have done wrong with your dog. I'm like, can you not? Can you fucking not?
Those comments in general are hard, and most times you're able to brush it off and continue on not giving a fuck.
But I'd
But
like just passed away, man.
yeah, and it's when the emotions get tied into it.
Yeah, I feel emotional.
Yeah, and we're emotional, and like, you know, losing Ad, like Jenna said, it was a hard thing to go through. Particularly for me, I think it was a hard thing to go through because I had just lost a friend, and so now it's like all of a sudden so much loss. And so yeah, when you're raw and you're feeling a lot, and you know you're kind of
Yeah, we've had an emotional month.
yeah, you're in the thick of a lot of emotions that are really intense.
Well,
So
and
comments
also,
like that, I feel like, are just really shitty, and there's
yeah,
not a lot of brushing off that can be done at a time like this. So
yeah. Well, and man, I don't even know. It's like it's the whole ad thing, and we had him confirmed by the vet that, you know, when an animal is so little like that, it's easy to be like, oh my God, what did I do wrong? Like, did we do something? Did he get into something? Is there something we're not seeing? Is there some sort of mistake that we made? Like, my first instinct was to be like, oh my God, what did we do? Like, what happened, you know? But after we got the confirmation that he was just like
an old guy.
Yeah, and I was like, oh my God, I guess we never really thought about how old he was when we got him. And, you know, it felt really sudden to us because we had him for 11 months, but he wasn't 11 months old, you know? And
Which, even if he was, which he 100% confirmed was not, 11 months is close to a year, and their lifespans are 1 to 2 years.
or 2 to 3, yeah.
Or whatever. I've seen 1 to
3.
2, I've seen 1 to 3, 2 to
Right.
3, 2 years, whatever. But like, just so everyone knows, like, he passed away. We brought him into the vet. They confirmed, you know, like, they confirmed that he, like, there was nothing wrong. Like, he, you know, they would have found certain things if he had been
Yeah,
injured
they
or had
weren't
a
like he
tumor
has a
or something.
tumor,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's like, regardless, it's shitty to have to read comments like that. And like, I think you're right. And I think also, like, dude, you don't gotta tell me about these comments during times of emotion. Like, I had comments on my video where I explained that my best friend had killed himself,
Yeah.
and people were like, oh God, this dramatic kid again. And I'm just like, I don't know what to do with that.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know how to react. I don't know what to think of it. I don't know how to brush it off. You read a comment like that when you're going through something like that, and it is bad. It is
Yeah.
just a bad time. And that's it. There's
I
no
know,
two ways
and
about it.
we had posted something like, I don't know if obviously all of you guys have been through losses to different degrees, but like there's only so much like crying and things that you can do in mourning and thinking about it before you, like, even during portions of that mourning period, you're like, I need these moments of like laughing and remembering and like trying to be happy and remember good things and just as a person, you know what I mean? And after like a week or something, you had posted we were cooking or something, and there was a comment on there that was like, wow, shortest period of grieving ever, what a joke, LMFAO. Like, I actually, like, I want to fight you verbally. I want to fight you. Like, what do you want Julian to do or anyone to do in that position? Like,
But damned if you do, damned if you don't. It's like people
Exactly.
want to judge your life. They want to judge how you react to things. This isn't a fucking TV show, dude. This is me documenting my real actual life. Shit
Yeah.
that you don't document every
yeah,
day,
and
but you're
forgive
living.
me for trying to use it as an outlet of like, I'm just trying to like cheer myself up sometimes. But like, even beyond that too, like I just feel like a lot of it is, you know, I go through periods of when things sort of get to me or upset me, and times when they don't. And for the most part, everyone is really, really kind and understanding, and like is a normal person and understands that we're also normal people, you know. But like the other night we were playing video games, and I'm looking at this Twitter thread of people. I screenshotted it because it made me so upset. Like, I get these comments a lot where people speculate whether or not I'm pregnant, and like, I get it. And it's not the comments that are like, oh my God, I hope you guys have kids. That'd be so fun if you guys had
No,
kids.
completely
Like,
different
those are different comments to me. Those are really sweet, and I appreciate you guys. And it's the other ones, like, this is a thread of people in my most recent video where I'm dyeing your hair, and they're like, wow, she's really cleverly hiding it with that sweater tied around her waist and like that kind of thing. And I just like, this podcast is not meant to be this, but this is how I feel today.
Yeah,
Honestly, I just
sometimes
feel
you
like
just gotta-
everything is sort of getting to me.
Yeah.
Like, I know people who have had abortions, who have had miscarriages, who have had stillbirths. And I am fully disclosing to you that I have not had those experiences, but I've seen other people go through those experiences, and it is absolutely heartbreaking and gut-wrenching to watch them go through that. And I know that you guys, for the most part, you have good intentions with us, but like, to think, if I had gone through a miscarriage or something like that, and I'm seeing people speculate, you know, gleefully whether or not I'm pregnant, meanwhile I'm over here being like, at my wit's end, like grieving the loss of something, a person, you know, like I just can't, like that kind of thing is the kind of shit that I feel like would make me sign off the fucking internet.
Well, it's hard to not feel completely defeated in when you're at your most vulnerable, or you're getting insulted in the most horrible way.
Yeah.
By people who are just happily doing it anonymously like cowards. And the problem is, it's like most of the time we're able to surround ourselves with you guys, the happy ones, the wonderful, the positive,
that
the
treat
good
us
times.
like people.
Yeah. And like, you know, we have so many experiences where we're in like a good place and you guys are wonderful, that we sometimes forget that the majority of people who sign on the internet to come into YouTube videos and at streams and whatever and tweet things they're cancerous and they're toxic, and it sucks because they have no regard for a person who's behind the avatar who's tweeting something. It's just like, I'm going to spread my judgmental, angry hate.
The comments speculating if women are pregnant or not, and I feel like this is a societal thing, like a cultural thing. Like we see it as this fun guessing game of whether or not people are pregnant, and I find it to be insensitive, and I think that it shouldn't be a thing that we do anymore. Like growing up, I used to see all those magazine covers in the grocery store of being like, is this person pregnant? Like I want to say
like the tabloids.
Yeah. My entire youth was spent debating whether or not Jennifer Aniston was pregnant. And like how torturous that must be for someone to constantly just be like, I'll let you fucking know. You know what I mean? Like, what's the point? Like, I get it sells magazines because people want to play, like it's coming from a good place, but just like being exposed to people that have infertility issues is like, it's really insensitive, you know? And I just don't think that that should be a thing that our culture deems as appropriate. Like if someone is pregnant and tells you that and is having a baby, like go be happy for them. But until then, the speculation process I find is something really insensitive. You know what I mean?
Yes, I know exactly what you mean. I agree.
And I'm not trying to like, you know, chastise anybody. And I will share with you, like, we would love to have kids. We need to do a few things first. But like, I just think it's really wrong to do that.
It is. It's fucked up. And it bums me out that those comments show up.
Yeah, it sucks, man. I feel like it's been getting to me lately.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard. Like I said, you know, normally when we're fully equipped with our barrier of protection from the bad part of the internet on our everyday life, it's easy. You swipe it away. Yeah. But when you're going through shit, you don't really necessarily have that barrier because your guard's let down and you're feeling a lot. And it's just, those comments are 100 times worse.
I know. And I feel like, again, most of them are coming from a good place with the exception of the comment of you having a short grieving period, according to that, which I just feel like is an uncalled for comment. But the ones about like, oh, well, here's an article that I found on PETA that's completely unrelated to your hamster dying of old age and how you should have cared for him differently, is like, I think that that's a product of everyone being an expert in everything all the time. And again, I find insensitive. And the pregnant comments is like, I just think is, you know, something we've been conditioned to do this fun guessing game of whether or not people are pregnant. But I'm saying I haven't had those experiences where I would sign off the internet because I'm so fucking hurt and upset by them. But I imagine that there's plenty of other women on YouTube that have had miscarriages or infertility problems, and people commenting, like, I don't know how old these people are or their experiences with women and fertility issues. But like when you comment those things, like, she's definitely pregnant, I can see it. Like, if that person had a miscarriage or was really trying to conceive, that's the kind of thing that would send a person just into absolute like crazy town. Like, I can't handle it. I can't read it. You know what I mean? Like that would make me want to, or you had just had a miscarriage. So what are your choices? You have to sit on the internet and tell everyone and describe your pain and how much that hurts you and how upset you are. Or you just get to let people keep saying things like that. Like if you had just gone through that experience and then someone's being like, she's definitely pregnant, I would cry and lose my fucking mind. Are you kidding me?
It's really shitty.
Right?
It's a really shitty thing to read.
It is. I guess it's just a cultural statement on our part that I feel like it shouldn't be a thing that exists. We shouldn't do that to women ever, you know?
Yeah. And I think tabloids get away with it because they're so far removed from the actual person. But on a YouTube video, I mean, I'm not saying either one's right or wrong, but on a YouTube video, it's like, you know, we post a video and we read the comments. We're right there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it would suck to be a movie star and read and walk into a grocery store and see your face and be like, "Oh, is it pregnant?" Like that would suck. Yeah, and that's horrible. But like, it happens so much more immediately to a YouTuber, to someone on the internet, and that it's just shitty, man. It's just shitty.
I just don't.
And I'm sorry that you had that comment. I'm sorry that you had the.
It was a thread of comments. Yeah. It was a group of girls discussing why they thought I was
from women. That's
cleverly hiding my pregnancy. Like, plus also, even if like there's a grace period in there where like you wait a certain amount of time before you even tell family because it is heartbreaking,
so personal and intimate and horrible and
exactly. And
traumatic.
It's like you have to trust that people on the internet or celebrities or anyone like would tell you. There was that big circus around Kylie Jenner being pregnant, and even that I was sitting there being like, this kind of sucks for her, you know?
No one is putting themselves in her shoes. Nobody.
Yeah, like it really
what
sucks.
It must feel like to be going through whatever the fuck it is you're going through that you're keeping private because it's your life.
Yeah.
And you have the world like accusing you of X, Y, and Z nonstop. Brutal, man.
But yeah, I don't, and it does like the tone of the comments too seem of this like fun guessing game, you know? And it's like, she's definitely like, I get a lot, like I had this conversation with Ela on the H3 podcast where she's like, yeah, I get you're glowing, you know, all the time. I'm like, I wish I got comments like she's glowing. It's always like, she's definitely put on a few. I definitely think she's pregnant. She has a sweater tied around her waist. I'm like, oh, so now you're just calling me chubby, fam. Like, fuck off. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, in no way does that ever make me feel good to read those. And you are not getting any bonus points for guessing if someone was pregnant. Yeah. Like, I don't get it. Yeah. I just don't get it.
Yeah. It comes from a really cruel place, I think.
It's not a cruel place. It's a good place. These people are trying to, like, you know, they're happy for you. They want that, you know, but, like, they don't understand the potential, or maybe they haven't taken the time to understand the potential harm that could really cause somebody by saying that, you know?
It's hard to know why people leave certain comments. I don't know. Even if they're not in nature hateful, like not thinking through what a comment might do to someone.
For the hamster comments, I feel like it's a vast level of information that's available to everyone. So suddenly everyone's an expert. And for the pregnancy comments, I think it's just people being excited and wanting something without realizing that comment could cause potential harm.
Yeah.
Because I'm not saying that I'm so upset that I want to sign off the internet, but I could imagine a scenario where that would drive anybody just to the point of like, I don't want to share my life anymore.
Yeah. That's the type of thing that, you know, I said it today on the vlog, and I've been thinking this and feeling this for a lot of months now, but a big reason why it's hard for me to vlog as much as I used to and post consistently about my life and about my day as I once did is that it is very, very exhausting to put yourself out there and regularly have people judge you and your choices about how you live your life. And even if, you know, most comments, which they are positive, it doesn't really matter because all it takes is one to kind of like stick with you. And then you're just like, it's in the back of your head and you're thinking about it as you live your life. And all of a sudden, like, comments on the internet are affecting your choices and about how you're going about your day. And that is a horrible, horrible feeling. It's a helpless feeling. It's a feeling where you think to yourself, how did I get to this place? I didn't sign up for this. I thought this was a positive documentary experience. I didn't realize I was going to be judged so hard and have it actually affect me. Because most times it doesn't affect you. Right. But it really only takes those handful to really, you know, and it's tough because, you know, in my time being on the internet, there have been many videos that I posted, so many videos where something happens, whether it's something serious, whether it's something traumatic, whether it's something even not even that bad, and a comment will appear that really reminds me that, like, wait a minute, like this isn't all just a group of people who are supporting me in my life. These are some judgmental people who want me to feel bad for something that I'm already trying to go through in my life. You know what? The people coming to my house video where I said, don't come to my house. I mean, there were a significant amount of comments on that video saying, hey, it's part of being a YouTuber. Deal with it, idiot.
Right.
You know, and like that sort of thing is like, it's super upsetting to just be like so many people
and also I understand that argument. I understand that we put ourselves out there. So we are open to criticism. We are open to judgment and those things. And we're not saying that any of it's unfounded.
It takes its toll sometimes. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying I didn't sign up for this because I know I did.
Absolutely. But I understand that argument. And then I also understand the argument of people being like, just because I put my life out there doesn't mean please show up at my residence. You know what I mean? Or just because I put my life out there doesn't necessarily mean I want to read comments all day, every day of whether or not you think I'm pregnant. You know, like there's a difference between being open and understanding of criticism and then just, you know, getting some really unfair criticism where you can't always say something back without like, oh, well, that guy's just a dick. Or like, fuck that girl, she's a bitch. She put her life out there. If we want to guess whether or not she's pregnant or call her fat, we can do it all day, you know?
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, you can, but it's also like, you could just be a normal person and be relatively respectful. You don't have to like us. You don't have to follow us. You don't have to do any of that. We're open to your criticism. I feel like we've made that pretty clear as well in the past too. But it's like, some of it borders on just like really insensitive.
And we're having a moment this week, guys. We're having a moment.
I think it was some of the ad comments that really got to me because that is still so like fresh and new, you know?
Yeah.
Like I miss him.
Yeah, me too.
We loved him so much. And I was like, I'm so proud of you that you have access to a Google search engine, but like this is really hurtful. We did everything we could for Ad.
Yeah. We did.
And if someone said that to me about one of my dogs when they pass, I'm just like, I'm so like, I hate to be
it's a hard thought.
But like, fuck you, you know, like, fuck you.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
But anyways, real talk though, if I was pregnant, I would tell you when it's an appropriate time. We're not trying to fucking keep anything secret, man.
Yeah.
But until then, you're not harming me. It does get to me sometimes, but I feel like there are women out there that you could really harm with those comments. Like really harm with those comments.
Yeah. And probably already have.
Probably already have. Anyways, I think we should do something fun.
Yeah, we our plan for this podcast was to play Snake Oil because I tweeted out if you guys wanted a third installment of Snake Oil, and you guys said yes overwhelmingly. So want to play some Snake Oil?
How are we going to make sure that we don't have like doubles? Of
Well, I went through it.
Oh, you did?
I went through it. I we might have a double or two, but I went through it and threw out some of the cards that I recognized.
This fucking game, man. Like, I didn't think that this was going to be like this.
So if you're new around here, Snake Oil is the game where one player picks a profession and the other player picks a random item made of two words that are completely randomly paired, and then the salesman has to sell that fake item to that fictitious person.
Yeah, but Julian's really good at it.
No, I'm not good. I am the best.
Sorry for the serious intro.
I'm not.
I'm ready to play.
Let's do it. Who do you want to be first?
I don't know.
Do you want to be get this up in your mouth? There
Hello.
You go. Yeah, you got to get nice and close to these mics or else they don't sound that good.
Sorry.
Do you feel like...
Do I also have to touch the mic the whole time that we're doing the
Okay, shade for shade. Fair enough. Do you want to be the salesman or the sellie?
You tell me.
Sellie.
Since you're the best at this game.
Why don't you be the hunter?
Wait, what?
Or the profession,
Don't you pick
whatever.
them randomly. You gotta spread them out.
They're double-sided. So
yeah, I know, but
okay. You know what?
What?
You already have.
And then I choose 3 of those, and I get to choose. That's how it works.
3?
Yeah, and then you choose. Or you just pick one.
These are hold on. These are the items that we're selling.
I know they are, but I thought in the past we've done it so like we pick one, so that you're not just stuck with like a really bad
if they're
one.
bad, you can replace it, but you don't take 3 off the bat.
Okay. I got it.
Right?
Sure.
What?
What do you have to give them to me?
What? Do you know how this game works? You're the person I'm selling to.
Oh, and
I'm
you
the
drew
salesman.
2 of those cards. Oh, okay. Okay. Sorry. All right. I'm confused. I forgot. I thought I picked this one and that one. And then
What
I
is your
told you.
profession?
I'm a sports fan.
All right. When you're a sports fan, you got to watch your team, huh? They play every Sunday / Monday / whenever your team plays on a regular basis. What are you doing?
I was looking at that card that someone had handwritten a straight up asshole onto.
That was one of my custom ones.
Oh, shit. Okay. I'm sorry. I do not know what is going on.
You need
right
to
now.
just take a step back.
I'm
okay?
like hot in the face.
You're a sports fan.
I'm a sports
and
fan.
I'm selling you on a new product
Okay.
that I've invented
Okay, Julian.
with my bare hands. As a sports fan, you get your jerseys, you get your hat on, you meet up with your boys and your girls, and you get ready to watch the big game every Sunday / Monday.
Mm-hmm.
And because you're a real sports fan, you got season tickets, don't you? I can see it in your eyes. I can tell. You have season tickets. But that means you have great seats, right? You're right up on the action. You're right behind the dugout, not missing a beat. And if it's not baseball, you're not behind the dugout. You're behind something else, but you're there.
Yeah.
You have a jersey for every different player on the team, even the
Okay.
shit ones, because you're a real fan. A real fan. But a real fan is also a real person.
True.
You're not a machine.
That's
You
right.
cannot sit there for 10 hours and not move.
I also have to like work. and
Some
live.
games take a long time.
Yeah.
So you get up, you got to take a leak. You walk up to the bathroom, walk up the stairs, and it's the bottom of the 9th, but you really got to take a leak.
Mm-hmm.
There's a long line. There's a long line of dopes out there who don't even care about the real game. They're just there for the hot dogs and the beer. But you need to get back to your seat to see this game. You do not have all the time in the world to wait in line to use the toilet.
Okay.
You have to use your toilet card. That gets you first in line at every toilet. Because if you get to that bathroom and you have to wait, you're going to miss the rest of the game. But not if you have your toilet card. You walk up and you flash it to everyone, and it not only blinds them completely so they can't see, so you can just cut them in line.
Oh no, Julian.
But it is one of a kind. There is one item. I am selling one of a kind. One of one. We've made one. You are the biggest sports fan in the world, so we're going to sell it to you.
Okay.
We did beta testing, and over 100 people who used the toilet card really loved it, and they're currently using it, and this is the only one ever. So
Wait, so how could 100 people use it?
don't question my math, okay? I'm
Okay.
selling you a toilet card.
Okay.
There are currently thousands of people out there using this exact item. They're all duplicates, but you have the only one in the world. Okay?
How much does it cost?
Well, it's free at first.
Oh no.
It's free at first, okay? But when
did
you
I buy it
buy
with
the
my
toilet
season
card,
pass?
when you buy the toilet card,
Uh-huh.
half of your season tickets now go to me. And they basically create inventory for my side business, Seat Card, which is another business I'm working on. It's actually an app where I steal people's season tickets and redistribute them for cash. So the first step here is you sign right here and you buy a toilet card, and we'll
Okay.
discuss the deets later. But if you see me in your seats, just don't worry about it. Just get another seat. And shut up about it too, please.
So I can
Congratulations, you've been awarded.
I didn't sign.
You have been awarded the only one on earth.
But there's thousands of other people using
Thousands.
it. Well, let me
So
ask
many
you,
other people are currently using this.
Logistically,
It's blown up over the last
You
year.
saw that-
I've had 500,000 downloads in the App Store, and I don't even have an app.
if there's thousands of other cards,
Yeah.
how are we all going to get to the front of the toilet line?
The bottom line is you have the toilet card, you get first in line. I can't speak if you run into another toilet card holder. That's a situation that I am not equipped for. If you could please leave me alone about that. I'm scared of it. But you are the only one with a toilet card, so you probably shouldn't have to run into that scenario. Right now, if you sign up, you get 10 free toilet cards in the mail over the next 10 years sporadically.
This sounds like a scam. This sounds like a scam.
Shake my hand and you will have no doubt.
Does
You
it
will be
require
first
me
in
to
line.
give toilet cards to other people? Is this Herbalife?
This is not Herbalife. This is not Herbalife. Toilet cards is not Herbalife. They are just our sister company. We're Herbalife. Sign up and you can distribute.
Wait, so
This is multi-level marketing. Yes.
Oh,
Yes, this is sign here.
Absolutely not.
Here's what you're gonna do. Here's what you're gonna do, okay? I'm gonna give you this toilet card. No. You can get in front of any line of the toilets. Once you leave the toilets, there will be an Herbalife consultant, actually a higher representative, one level above you.
Absolutely not.
And then all you gotta do is corrupt a bunch of your friends into giving you more money, and then you can keep your toilet card. You have a trial period. Congratulations.
Color me not
toilet
sold.
card. We are Herbalife.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I am not shaking. Marble wants a hug.
Do you want a toilet card, sir?
He doesn't want a toilet card. He pees in the grass.
When you pee in the grass, there are other dogs that are also peeing in the grass. Wouldn't you like to be there first? Have a toilet card, sir.
Do not sell my dog on a toilet card.
I will strap it to your harness. Every dog will run away from you as you please.
He doesn't want it. Look at him.
Do you need vitamins and supplements? We're Herbalife. Here.
He doesn't want any of that either.
We need more multi-level marketing.
He wants to come to his mommy.
Please be a scam artist for us.
No, do not sell my dog your toilet card. No one is buying it. We don't want it.
I'm going to sweeten the deal here.
No,
I'm going to sweeten the deal here.
No.
Listen.
The answer is no.
Can you just listen?
You had me at, jump in front of the toilet line. I don't know why you had to make it into Herbalife.
Could you? Well, you asked. I legally have to tell you if you asked. I wasn't going to tell you. Can you listen, though, just for 1 second?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, we're a travel agency. Okay. No, we are. We're a travel agency. Yes. You take the toilet card and you can go anywhere you want. It works for every airline because the toilet card is a universal toilet honoree card. That means you can get into any toilet with no questions asked, which means you can get into airplane toilets.
This feels like it would be something useful for disabled people or older people or pregnant people. Sure.
No, everyone. Everyone needs this, but only one person can have it, and we have selected you.
Asshole. No,
We've selected
absolutely
you.
Not.
You take this toilet card. You walk right through TSA.
No.
Don't even blink.
Do I look like the kind of person that could do that?
And then you get into the airplane.
No.
And you sit on the toilet. You wake up. You're in Abu Dhabi. Congratulations on your free vacation to Abu Dhabi. Oh, you want to go to Florida after that? You go to Florida. Oh,
no.
SeaWorld? Oh. Don't go to SeaWorld.
You remember CAA got me one of those Chipotle cards that said you could get a free burrito bowl or whatever if you show your Chipotle card, because that was the big thing and it felt like everyone had one, and CAA was like, we'll get you one. And I was like, oh my God, that would be amazing. I literally never used it because I was too embarrassed.
Yeah,
Do I look like the kind of person that would flash a toilet card and go use the toilet in front of someone else?
We're working on an implementation to put this in your contact lens, so all you have to do is look at someone. You don't have to flash anything.
No,
it's in beta. It's in beta testing.
Absolutely not.
Hundreds of thousands of people are currently testing this exact thing, but you will be the only one with it.
No, I don't want it.
Just shake my hand.
I don't want it. I'm not going to shake your hand. No, it's not sold.
I suppose a gentleman would call it quits here.
Absolutely not.
But not a toilet card salesman, because I am not going to quit. We will give you your own airplane.
No!
Our pilot has went to pilot school for a couple months.
No.
He's still a beginner.
No.
He's had a couple mishaps.
No. That is my biggest fear. Stop it. Stop.
All right. Toilet card isn't for you, but we'll be back next week to remind you about this opportunity, and we'll be in your email. We're actually already in your house.
Delete my email.
We have already set up camp in your backyard. Where our offices are. We're sharing an office here. Thank you for the office.
No, you failed.
I know. I can't believe I didn't sell. Sometimes I got to know when to stop.
You could have made me a viable pitch.
I wish the Herbalife topic didn't come up. That is such a skeleton in our closet here at Toilet Card. We don't like to talk about the Herbalife thing.
All right, so is it your turn?
Yeah. All right. Okay. I'll be a taxi driver, and you pick one of these off the top.
Two of them, though, right?
Yeah, two. All right. I'm a taxi driver.
I can't. This isn't.
You can pick more. You got something? Okay, let's listen.
I'll just do it.
Here you go.
It's
I'm driving here. Beep beep.
Stupid. So, Julian, how long you been a taxi driver?
40 years. That's all I've ever done.
You know the city in and out. What city are you in?
New York, Wisconsin. It's a new city they just made.
So you have a little thing that describes. Don't look at me like that while you're driving.
I'm driving.
Don't look at.
All right, I'll look at the road.
Your meter that describes the fare, and there's a thing on the back of your car that describes, if we're going to and from the airport, it'll be a flat rate or whatever.
Yes.
Have you ever gotten in a dispute about how much your passenger owes you, or if there's a tip or anything?
Every single time I ride, there is a dispute.
Okay.
It is never clear cut. I don't know why people don't know what my ride costs.
Well, instead of ever getting in a verbal argument, why not stretch...
Or physical. Happens more than you think.
Why not stretch out America's legal system even thinner by refusing to ever talk to anyone about your fares and demanding that they fill out a doubt paper?
Doubt paper? Oh, okay. So how does it work? Explain the doubt paper.
So you just say, first of all, you make your taxi, beautiful. It looks like the cash cab on the inside. There's lights. You're ready to party. Then, in order to make some extra cash, because you're sort of a scam artist a little bit. I mean...
In training.
We know you. You own Herbalife part-time.
I recently sold it to myself for tax purposes.
You drive them a few extra blocks, you charge them a few extra dollars, but when they go to argue with you, there's already signs inside of this party cab, in the back, that says, you agree that we will not dispute this verbally. You will fill out a doubt paper. But they don't see that because they're excited to get in.
So are they sitting in my cab? Is that consenting to the doubt paper? Or do they have to physically sign something?
Nope. As soon as they get in, they're
So you're
consenting.
selling me a sign to put up in my cab?
No. So when the sign just discloses that they're already agreeing to it. So then after you drive them 6 blocks around into a loop-de-loop and they're like, sir, where are we going? You're like,
shut up.
And
exactly.
You point to your doubt paper.
So you're selling me a legal trap here.
Yeah, exactly.
Are you a lawyer? Do you have a law background? Because I'll buy a legal trap from the right guy here, but I don't want to just buy it from anyone. How well is this worded and how small is that fine print?
Oh, it's airtight. There's no way you can lose.
Let me.
The second someone steps foot in your cab, you can drive them anywhere and they have to pay for it. You could drive cross country.
Let me play you out a little scenario.
Very close to a hostage situation.
Let me play you out a little scenario here. Say I'm hungry, but I'm not working that day. Say it's a Sunday. I'm hungry. I want pizza. I want some good old Wisconsin, New York City pizza. I hop in my cab. I pick someone up. And I drive right to the fucking pizza joint because I want them to buy me pizza. Is there a clause in there that gets me free pizza?
No. Sorry, we can't do that. But they will have to pay for your transportation to the pizza place.
Can I? So say the ride would have been $10, but the pizza would have been $7. Can I charge them $17?
Only if you drive around an extra $7 worth.
But that's literally what I'm doing now. You're saying I drive $7 worth, get $7? That's what I do for a living.
Yeah, but you never have to get in a dispute with someone. They have to write a verbal doubt paper out that then gets sent to a court that is already very annoyed with all of your doubt papers. Because they're the ones filling out...
So all this is to prevent disputes.
They're the ones filling out the doubt paper. You're saying that'll be $70, and they say, I doubt it. And you're like, well, the only way that we handle disputes is if you fill out this doubt paper. And then the lawyer, the individual lawyer that you keep sending these to is already very upset with you.
I get it.
So he throws them all out. But these people have already paid you.
How much is it?
How much is what?
You're selling me an item. How much is it?
It doesn't cost money. It's a lifestyle.
So what do you get out of this?
I guess nothing.
I'll take it. It's mine now. You're not going to charge me.
You're a criminal. No,
you just
You're a criminal. You took the bait. You're a scam artist. You're going to jail.
Are you a cop?
Yeah.
Damn it. This sounded like such a
legal...
It's
ethically wrong and you know it.
Fuck. Do you want to ride?
No, I don't consent. Even though your cab looks very enticing.
It's. I just had it redone on your advice.
I'm also a criminal.
Oh.
I'm an undercover cop. You're under arrest.
Oh.
911, yes, hello. This
Okay.
man is a criminal.
I got myself a doubt paper. Don't ever ride with me because you will not win my argument. My argument. All right, that was a good one. So I guess you sold that one? Mm-hmm. Nah, you didn't.
Yes, I did. And you're in jail.
Nah.
You're in jail.
All right. fine. I'll pick 2 new ones.
You're scamming people.
You pick
I saw that. I can see that through the card. Nice try, Julian.
except I wrote the wrong sponsor on here because it's meant to say Quip. So let's just pretend it says Quip. All right. Well, I'm MeUndies. And you could be too with MeUndies. Right now, guys, go to MeUndies.com/Jenna Julien and you get to select from their wonderful, wonderful collection of underwear. All of them 3 times softer than cotton. They now have socks. They have bralettes. They have plain colors. They have designs. They have colors like this.
That was a nice one. I have a solid gray pair on today.
I wear nothing but MeUndies, and you will too. Once you try your first pair, you go to MeUndies.com/Jenna Julien, and you get 20% off and free shipping. Okay? There's like, it's so simple. And you just do it once, and you're going to want to get 100 pairs. My drawer is currently filled up with all sorts of pairs. They have new designs every month. They work with all sorts of really dope designers. Guys, let me just tell you, okay? MeUndies is going to change your life. You're not going to understand how good underwear can feel until you try MeUndies. It's a limited time offer. Go to MeUndies.com/Jenna Julien. Get 20% off. Start wearing the best underwear of your life, guys. You will not regret it. Kermit's crying because of how comfortable MeUndies is. Also, guys, Quip. Doesn't say anything. Quip, guys, is the futuristic toothbrush system that you never knew you needed, but you do need, okay? It starts at just $25, okay? And they send you refills on a regular schedule because one toothbrush isn't going to cut it. You need a refill to have the most effective toothbrushing experience, and Quip does that for you. Guys, it is a new electric toothbrush that packs the right amount of vibrations into a slimmer design at a fraction of the cost of the more traditional electric toothbrushes. Seriously, starts at just $25. Most toothbrushes don't get do not get named one of Time Magazine's best inventions of the year, but Quip did. They've combined dentistry and design to make a better electric toothbrush work. Quip will even give you oral care tips. Hold on, sorry, our screen is going black there. To get a better brush experience with their system. Right now, go to getquip.com/Jenna Julien right now, and you get your first refill pack for free. Guys, it's actually a really cool thing. You can travel with it very easily. It's small, it's compact, it looks like it was made by Apple. It's nice. If you're looking for a new toothbrush and you're sick of spending a bunch of money on the traditional electric ones, or you're sick of buying a reusable one every couple months, just try Quip. Go to getquip.com/Jenna Julien and you get a free refill pack with your Quip electric toothbrush, or click the link in our description. Thank you.
Thank you, sponsors. Carmen, what are you doing?
He wants a
He's
Quip.
tired of sitting on his desk bed with his desk blanket with his sis there. Is she annoying you? What'd she do to you? You tell me. You rat real quick, Kermit. Rat on her. What'd she do to you?
Okay, here we go. What's your profession? Want to do one more each?
Sure.
How many more should we
All right. I'm a flat earther. Did you write this in here?
All right.
You can pick other cards. Or I'll pick something easier.
Pick something easier.
Okay.
I might pick another one too.
Yeah. Okay. Do you want me to do these that you've handwritten? I'm a Twitch streamer.
Okay.
Does that work?
Yeah, Twitch streamer. It's a good one.
Okay.
So you're a Twitch streamer, huh?
Yeah.
You play a lot of games?
Yeah.
I imagine that you're very successful because you're very, you have a good rapport with me. You look good. I'm sure you're talented.
I'm out.
What?
What do my looks have to do with you selling me something?
I think you're handsome. Just salesman to salesman-y. You're saying you're handsome, okay? Hey.
Salesman to salesman-y? You mean customer?
I like the way you sound on a mic. I imagine you sound pretty good on your Twitch streams too. I do also imagine that you're sitting there for quite a long time because streams can go hours. Am I wrong?
No, you're right. Don't point at me.
I like you. I want to check you out. I might subscribe to your Twitch channel tonight. If.
Gross.
So I think.
Why did you bring the mic closer to you to gulp?
So
You're canceled. The show's canceled and it's over. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you guys
I personally
next
think
week.
that it's difficult to get exercise in as a Twitch streamer because you're constantly sitting at your desk playing games for hours on end. At many times, you get on early in the morning, you stream for a long time, you get off, and you're pretty tired. You don't really want to get up and go to the gym, right? And a lot of people don't have home gyms or even gym memberships. You know, going for a walk is a nice thing for most people. Going for a run, maybe doing some push-ups. But what if you didn't have to do any of that and you stayed in perfect physical condition?
Mm-hmm. Go on. What are you selling me?
I'm selling you a system that I've developed.
A system.
A system that I've developed that will allow you to be perfectly ripped with very little effort. 5 minutes a day, guaranteed by scientists that I've paid from Craigslist to work and make you fit. So after your stream's done, you take 5 minutes after every stream, and then you'll be completely fit. And I know a Twitch streamer like you, I know that you are efficient with your time and you have a lot of stuff to do. So today, get yourself an exercise brick. Because after your streams, you pick up the exercise brick and you smash it into everything. And it gets you in shape. You're ripped. All you got to do is throw a brick through your window.
Julian.
And you run out front. No. And then you call the cops and you say, someone threw a brick from my window. No. And they send the guys out. They'll get you a new window. I've talked to them. It'll be okay. But.
No.
And you pick it up again.
No.
And you throw it back through the window. The new one.
No.
Both panes of glass smash. The dogs start barking. You're concerned. It's colder in the house because there's a hole in it.
You're going to pull a muscle because this is reaching.
Ripped.
This is reaching. I don't want to buy a brick that I can destroy my belongings with.
It's not a brick.
That you're selling as an exercise
It's not
equipment.
A brick.
Absolutely not. I don't want it.
This is a 6 foot long sized pod that you put in your bedroom and you get inside of it. It is called the exercise brick as an undercover name because it's currently in beta testing, but it's called the exercise brick. It's basically an isolation tank, a deprivation tank, but while you're in there, it stimulates all your muscles. And it's really, really unsafe, but it works really well. And we've had 3 clients survive it, and those 3 have been in the best shape ever. And they survived it. No, you could survive. No. You could be one of them too.
No. Nope.
You just sit inside the tank.
I don't want it.
It's called the exercise brick.
I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it.
It's an exercise brick.
I don't want it.
Have you ever had someone who's been possessed by the devil?
Julian,
because it also
what
performs
the hell?
exorcisms.
Julian,
it's an exercise brick. It exercises anything.
Oh my God.
Humans, demons, whatever. We cover all sorts of situations.
No, I don't want it. I don't plan on getting possessed, I hope. Good shake and snort. I don't want it. Nope. No, sir. No, thank you. How much does it cost?
$45.
No, I don't want it. Nope. No, absolutely not. I don't have that kind of money.
$45.
A second?
$45.
No. No.
Every second it's $45. $45.
I don't want it. I don't want it.
What if I told you?
No. No.
What if I told you?
No.
That we are also launching a line of new headphones.
No. No.
And when you put the headphones on,
the product, Julie.
when you put the headphones on, this is a side business. This is a side business.
No, I don't
want your
when you put the headphones on, business.
It inserts chips inside of your ears permanently that exercise you while you're sleeping.
No.
You're asleep and you're burning calories.
No.
Have you ever wanted to do 100 push-ups in a row?
No.
Because I've done it, son, and it feels good.
I did it too when I was like 7 and I weighed like 13 pounds. No.
You weighed 13 pounds.
It's a joke.
At age 7.
A joke. Probably weighed like, I don't know. It's like a normal 7-year-old weight. It's
easier. If you were on exercise brick back then, you would weigh better than what a normal 7-year-old would weigh.
Okay.
Whatever that meant for you.
Okay.
Just better.
Okay.
When you go onto the scale,
I don't want it.
The scale reflects any number that you want. We're selling a scale. It's a rigged weight system.
I don't want it. I don't know how many times I have to say no. Not sold.
We will build your house with these exercise bricks so that every brick that builds your house, that is in the walls and the ceiling that you live in, they will constantly be exercising so they get stronger. The bricks get stronger over time so it can withstand anything.
I'm a Twitch streamer.
The exercise bricks are not, in fact, exercising you. They are exercising themselves. So they become stronger over time, like the Black Panther outfit. You know, it absorbs energy and
I
then it
didn't see that
redistributes
movie
it.
yet. Only you did.
Exercise brick. It makes your house stronger than your neighbors. Sign here.
I'm not signing. No, no.
How about
Don't sell me something else.
how about a tattoo whistle? Hear me out. Every time you see someone who has a tattoo, you get their attention immediately by whistling your tattoo whistle at them. They'll come over to you, and guess what the tattoo whistle does? Come here, let me show you. You go like this, and then you have that tattoo also. It duplicates tattoos. We have a brand new patented technology that I have not patented yet that you can touch someone's tattoo and then it's yours. You steal their tattoos.
Why would you want to steal someone else's tattoos?
All of their memories.
That's their tattoo.
All of their memories and feelings that go into tattoo, they're yours now. You reach out, bam, it's your tattoo. Any tattoo you'd like, just walk in, give them a hug, and then your whole chest is tatted up. You have no time, no pain, and no money. It's free. So all you got to do is pay me a weekly investment towards whatever stock that I need cash for, and you can have the tattoo whistle.
No.
So
My turn.
So you're interested?
It's my turn.
Okay. So
the answer is absolutely not.
So I'll visit you next week about it. We'll talk about it.
Please stop camping outside of my house with your products.
It's public property.
All right, pick a thing. Nice try.
I'm a hostage.
Nice try. Oh, you were...
I'm a hostage.
Oh, no. I can't. That's like nothing. I gotta pick a good one.
Sell me, baby.
I can't sell this. It's not a thing.
I'm waiting here with my cash.
I don't have anything.
I'm dying. I'm a hostage.
All right.
The situation's getting worse.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
So, Julian.
No.
You're a hostage right now.
Currently, yes.
So, unfortunately, we can't really help you. But we can help people that might become hostages, like in your cab business.
Don't reference my other businesses, please. I'm in a life and death situation.
Okay. Well, I mean, we can step in and sort of help you at a low cost. But you're probably in some room that you don't know. It's very scary. You're very worried. You're worried about how you're going to get out.
There's blood on the walls.
Okay,
Everyone's speaking Russian. I don't understand anything.
My God. Okay, it's very serious.
I hear shotguns loading in the other room.
Oh my God. Okay. Well,
all I've gotten to eat for the last week is milk. Goat. Oh, I thought you were going to ask what kind of milk.
Okay. Let me ask you. Are you familiar with what happens when you peel a banana and you put that banana peel on the floor?
Yeah, people slip on it and they die.
Exactly.
Like O'Doyle.
Exactly. But imagine that on a larger scale.
Okay.
Imagine we could sell you something lightweight, portable.
Mm-hmm. I could use it.
For when you're in a hostage situation and you need to get out, but you can't be armed, right? They're going to check you for weapons, for knives.
I can't walk through the metal detector with anything or else they'll catch me.
I'm talking about a verbally activated banana shirt.
Oh my God.
When in the case of being a hostage, you can say, shirt off. And all of a sudden it just slips off. It peels itself. It turns into a trap for enemies that have taken you hostage. They now slip on your banana shirt. It goes everywhere. They're all dead. Their necks are broken. You are now free to scream at the top of your lungs for someone to come save you.
Is it a one-time use thing or is it disposable or reusable?
It's a one-time use.
How much is it?
$150. You have to wear it. It's lightweight. It's like long underwear. You have to wear it under your clothes. And
so I rip off my t-shirt and I activate the banana suit?
You just voice activate it one time.
Is it buy one, get one half off?
No.
What if I gain weight and it doesn't fit me anymore?
It'll always fit you. It's made of banana peels.
That's not stretchy at all.
Well, it's, we engineered it to be mostly technology.
It's tech?
Yeah. It's wearable tech.
Does it sync to my Bluetooth so I can listen to music out of it?
It actually doesn't, but it will tell you your location on your iPhone.
It tells me my own location?
Yeah.
I'm always in my location. I
Yeah.
don't need someone to tell me where I am.
Yeah. We know.
That doesn't solve a problem.
We know.
I think I would just start rotting and smelling.
No, because it's not like it's not banana peels itself. It feels like a nice thermal. But when you word activate it,
What color is it?
turns into bananas. It's like a nice banana cream color.
So like light yellow?
Mm-hmm.
I got one last question.
Okay.
Do you have a hoodie?
No.
You don't have a hoodie version?
No, it's just a thermal version.
But I only wear hoodies.
No, because you have to wear it under your clothes.
Does it keep you warm? Do you sweat in it?
Yeah. Yes and yes.
Is there a banana that comes with it? Like a proper banana?
No.
All right, you throw in a banana, I'll buy your shirt. One banana.
We'll throw in a banana.
A minute. You're supplying me bananas for the rest of my life. Thank you so much.
Don't you turn around and sell them to Whole Foods. No.
I already got a company that could use banana flavoring. It's called Herbalife. Work for us.
Oh my God.
All right, I'm doing one more. I got to end on a better one.
All right. Do you want my profession?
Yeah.
I'm a pro wrestler.
Oh, it's all about the show. As a pro wrestler,
It is.
you're putting on a show every night.
Yes, I am.
You are an athlete, but more importantly, you are an entertainer.
Yes.
There are storylines that are happening in your show.
Yes.
With you and your co-stars and your other wrestlers.
That's right.
And you are out there in front of millions entertaining.
Tens of millions. Globally.
The story relies on props.
Okay.
You need props to professionally wrestle.
Okay.
A chair, for instance.
Mm-hmm.
You need a chair.
Iconic.
Slap it on someone's back, knock them down.
Yeah.
One of the most iconic pieces of wrestling
That's
ever.
right.
But there has never been a prop that does two things.
Oh God. Okay, I'm ready. Oh my God. Okay. Just let her sit. She wants to sit up there.
There is a need for many props, but you can't have 100 props in a show. Otherwise, who's going to carry the props? The prop truck isn't that big.
Look at the screen right now. Okay, I'm listening.
Can you see an instance where you and a wrestler that you desire would need a flower to exchange to develop the storyline between you two in the story? Can you see that? Can you see that happening?
Okay, sure.
You give a flower to another wrestler.
Okay.
And then you're romantically involved with them in the story.
Yes, okay.
But then later on, their ex comes and you need to fight them. But their ex is much bigger than you and will destroy you with his bare hands.
I'm scared. Okay.
You need a weapon.
Okay.
What if the weapon was the flower that you gave the beautiful person? Because it is a flower sword! One side is a flower to shove in your love's face, and the other side is to stab their ex in the back.
Oh my God.
Flower,
please.
sword. The blood dripping from the bottom of the sword waters the flower. We've developed a tube that literally runs from the bottom of the sword, loops all the way back up, sprinkles blood. But the flower is powered by blood. It is an engineered flower.
Okay.
Flower sword.
I'm down, honestly.
You like the flower sword?
Yeah, because if I'm a pro wrestler, I could totally see a situation where I'm giving, or if you're like, the
And you are
storyline
the
is.
only one who will ever have it.
Yeah, it's part of my gimmick.
So people and shows all across the world are going to be hiring you.
Yeah,
You're going to forever have a job. Even if you're homeless and you need to go to like the promenade and do stuff with it, you have a flower sword it'll always provide income.
Well, I feel like I could make it part of my shtick if I was like had a lot of decoy flowers that people thought were maybe the sword, but then I pulled out the real flower
one.
sword. Yeah, I'm
So the
down.
flower sword is one of a kind.
Mm-hmm.
Where all we did is we just wrote down the idea. So we have to make it, but we'll get back to you. But
Deal.
I'm
down.
So you'll fund it?
Absolutely not.
Yeah, you will. No, it wasn't a question.
No, that's not what we shook on. We shook on you giving me a product.
Oh yeah, the first deposit's been made. Thank you. We're gonna get to the designers, and
Did you steal my bank account information?
Goodbye.
Julian, you
Do you know
can't
my
do
name?
that. Oh, no.
No, you don't.
Oh, no.
Good luck on your next show. We'll hopefully have it to you by then.
How much am I paying for all this?
However much it costs to build a fictitious item that does something unspeakable.
Why did you take out $100,000 in my bank account?
Because it was there.
Oh, no!
We'll get it back to you, we promise.
That's my life savings. How dare you?
Oh, the flower sword's been developed. We're depositing $95,000 back.
So it only costs $5,000
Yeah.
to make? Okay.
In comparison, it's not that bad, right?
Great
Sales tactic, guys.
very
Threaten them with a
expensive.
horrible scenario and then take it back, but only a little bit, so that the costing
It
is
doesn't
less.
seem as worse.
I used to do that when I was a kid.
What?
What would I do it on? I would like, I would be like wanting to like sleep over at my friend's house, and I would have to go to my mom and be like, Mom, I got a C on my test. And she'd be like, what? That's not good. What happened? And I'd be like, I don't know. It was really hard. And then I'd walk out of the room. And I'd come out and be like, just kidding. I got an A. Can I sleep at Andrew's house tonight?
Oh my God.
And it would help my argument. It would like help kind of persuade her, because all of a sudden you go from like a really upsetting situation to like, oh my God, that's so positive. And that was all fake.
Julian, you're shifty.
It worked a lot of
You're
times.
shifty and shady.
It worked a lot of times.
Wait, how old were you during this?
Good night. Thank you guys for
Oh my God.
thank you for playing.
Shifty little
We will
kid.
have all of your banana shirts shipped out to you momentarily
For when you hostage.
for when you hostage. Thank you guys for hanging out. And thank you for being wonderful people.
Yeah. We appreciate
We know
you
the guys and gals who come to these podcasts and Twitch streams and hang out with us all the time. You are all really wonderful. So
Hell yeah.
all
Have a
right.
good week.
Do you want to take us out?
Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do.
It's a real flower sword. It's my flower sword.
All right, bye guys. Bye.